Welcome back to the consolation bracket of the Iowa High School Esports Association Fall Showdown, Rainbow Six Siege. In this round of the consolation bracket, we have Van Buren facing off against Abraham Lincoln. I am Blaine Augsperger.
And I am Ryan Sin.
Now, we casted Abraham Lincoln's game against
Belmont
Clem.
Yeah.
And Abraham Lincoln came out punching, playing very fast, aggressive on the defense. They won the first two rounds, but they kind of took their foot off the gas, and that came back to bite them later as they ended up falling to Belmont Clem.
Now we see a Dokkaebi ban on attack out of Van Buren.
And a Montaigne ban. They don't like the shield cheese.
See, Abraham Lincoln actually ran Montaigne, or was going to run Montaigne, I think, a couple of times in their game against Belmont Clem.
Mira ban.
Here's the Mira ban, so unfortunately not getting to see Mira today.
In this map, anyway. Let's see what Van Buren decides to ban on the defensive side of things.
I'm gonna call Valkyrie.
You think? Clash incoming. Fenrir, okay. Fenrir has been played a lot across all the different matches today I've seen.
I've seen a lot of Fenrir. Interestingly enough, the other three bands I actually haven't seen a lot of, so it's weird that they would choose to do that. Now, Abraham Lincoln, on their attack, we did see a lot of Fuse.
Saw a lot of Ace, too. The only one we didn't see we saw like 1 or 2 rounds of Blackbeard.
Yeah, everything else is pretty standard. Now, for Van Buren, we're going to go with Valkyrie, Warden, Azami, Doc, and Mute. I understand the Valkyrie pick. Just a very solid defensive operator. Now, they do have Mute for hard breachers, but other than that, they can't really stop the Ace. But they're gonna go.
The Ace is switching to Maverick.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what they're gonna do to deny the attic breach, because that's where, when I've played Siege, attic, which is right here, is always where we've wanted to enter. But they don't even have any electricity on it or anything, which is...
I don't know if I even saw reinforcements on attic.
No, they did. Warden reinforced it.
Okay.
Looks like we might have seen a spawn peek there. Nomad took a shot. Very aggressive defensive play style out of Van Buren right away.
We see the Maverick going up to attic. So it looks like he is going to try to enter from that side, but I think he's alone. I think everyone else is going to kind of... Oh, he's got a teammate there.
Grabbing his drone. I don't know if we saw anyone pick up a drone in the first game from Abraham Lincoln Belmont Clem.
No, we didn't. Okay, he's going to start trying to open this
Start
up,
the
it
breach
looks like.
here on attic.
They're looking at him. Looks like they are shooting the Blackbeard in the foot a little bit. Well, the Azami took a lot of damage there.
We see a nitro kill from Van Buren on the Maverick, so they must have just... Was it Doc? Just absolutely yeeted it through the breach hole?
No, that was the Warden or Valkyrie, I think. Probably the Valkyrie. But the Mute actually gets taken out, so it is 4-4. We're kind of approaching the... Whoa.
Oh my goodness. What a shot from the zero.
And one tap on the dock. Looks like they're approaching B site.
Looks like someone is pushing into attic. Azami trying to deny after getting the last pick. Very low on health, though. So I think the Azami's going to need to play kind of passive, go for headshots, you know, kind of a glass cannon here.
Ooh.
Does get taken out.
An unfortunate peek there. And Abraham Lincoln takes the lead. What a one-tap from the Valkyrie.
Valkyrie's still very low. Does fall to the 0, but gets traded. It is now a 1v1 Warden versus Blackbeard. Warden has a very strong health advantage, but does need to keep in mind that Blackbeard has a shield on his rifle that covers his head hitbox.
Evening up the...
Unfortunately does fall, trying to run the clock out, but just can't seem to get away from the Blackbeard. And Abraham Lincoln will take round 1.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln played pretty fast there, so they had a decent amount of time after picture played, but I mean, it was a 1v1 in the end, so Van Buren playing pretty strong defensive positions, making good rotates. I think we're gonna have a good match. They do switch to Capcan and Goyo to kind of slow down Abraham Lincoln, but Abraham Lincoln goes the IAHSEA, so probably going to play a little slower.
Looks like we do see the same site setup. Of course, we're reinforcing the attic as is necessary.
So, again, they don't have electricity. They only have mute jammers to deny that wall. And so we'll see if they stick the ace or when they find out what bomb site they're on. Let's see if they switch back to that Maverick play again.
Looks like the drones did not find the bomb site. Oh, yep, they did. But they stay on the ace. And they have the IAHSEA here. So they'll have the shield. They'll have a little bit of protection from incoming fire. Let's see if they... I bet they're going to breach the attic wall and then use the IAHSEA shields to kind of push through attic. Or not.
I think they might actually use her like a shield operator here, yeah. Or is the ace rotating? What wall is he going to open up? This one. I see.
Lots of damage to the IAHSEA and the Valkyrie. And Nomad does get taken out by Eeyore. Valkyrie's going to have to play it safe here. Very low on health early in the round.
It looks like the IAHSEA's taking a bit of damage from a spawn peeker. An aggressive angle from up there in the tower.
Valk checking cameras, gathering intel. IAHSEA shield down in the window, so she has an angle straight into sight. Buff Solace does get a pick on IAHSEA Esport 2.
Abraham Lincoln is actually down 3-5 here. Let's see if they can respond.
Tried to fight the mute, but the mute backs out. Takes a different